It's when we have a look your very successful story. It is said that behind of every man there is women, and behind of you, who were there?
Yes, behind me was my mother. She was Chinese.
Wow.
I still can tell you that my mother, my father had property. They were like, feudal lords. A lot of property in the village. My mother left all the property and she came to city to give us education.
Wow.
And she sent my brothers and she sent me to England for further education. So that was the hand, and later on my children were my source of inspiration.
Wow.
And their little hands were behind me to push me forward. So anyway, you see, I saw injustices, many injustices, that women do not get the right what the religion has given them. You see, Islam was very conscious of knowledge, and it was in the famous saying in Islam, get the education even if you have to go to China. But what we think that, okay, this is our son and he is to carry our name, and this girl will be later on married and she's going to somebody else's house. Why we should not spend money on the son? But this is not the case, and this was not the case in my family. My sister, both sisters became very famous. The one who was educationist was also very famous, and my other sister Hasina Begum, I told you, she was also getting laurels and success in life, although she was educationist. So this is how you see these were the inspiration, and in fact the hidden hand behind me.
Okay. Mrs. Saiba, then please also tell us about the composition of your family, and also tell us, our readers and viewers, that how did they react to your work?
Yes, I told you, my brother said, no, she won't go out. My mother said, well, I have spent a lot of money on her education. She will practice, and I did practice. And later on, they were proud of me. So this is how, you see, the reaction, and then, you see, the reaction was gone, because their sister was proving to be a very good lawyer, a lawyer who was loaded with work due to her hard work and due to her day and night working and dedication to the profession. She was bringing name to the family.
Yes. We know that we met many people that who are working in law area, justice especially, and they have to really study a lot. And at the same time, means from our society, the expectation that a female is the responsible of home also. Then how did you manage these both areas?
Yes, you asked a very important questions. Well, to get along with the work in the profession as well as in the judiciary, and then manage the house and manage the children, it was difficult for me, but I had to discard many activities, my social activities, going to the club, meeting with people. Rather, I was just staying at house with my children, and during the time which was very precious for me to give it to my children. And then this is how, you see, I managed very successfully my children, my two daughters. I have no son. But my two daughters are highly educated.
Wow.
And one of my daughters, she has done her MSc business from London.
Wow.
And she's a very successful corporate manager at Dubai. The other one is teaching in Hsn. She has done her master's. And you see, because they saw their mother was giving them time, as well as side by side, she was a very busy lawyer and busy judge. I was, when I was a judge, I never wanted to be a judge. But one of my elder lawyer, whom I used to call Daddy, because my father died when I was born, I used to call Daddy. I said, Daddy, I've worked so hard to become a lawyer, and now I'm a very prosperous lawyer, earning well with a name and fame. I don't want to become a judge. The answer was very, very reasonable. He said, daughter, you are well versed with the profession and the law. If you go over there, you will open doors for others.
Wow.
And that was the initiative I took with me. I was studying day and night. Used to come, studying day and night, and I have given judgments. My judgments are being followed. I can say it too proudly. My judgments are being followed, especially the family cases, custody matters, matrimonial disputes and everything in Bangladesh as well as in India. When I went over there, they were just carrying the photostat copy of my judgments. Because you see, we have Indian law and they have Pakistani law over there, and they were so much, I took 10 books and they were begging for those books.
Wow.
Because I compiled my judgment, and it was named My Judgment.
Wow.
And they were just asking me to give that book. Still, you see, now I got some work from the Ministry of Japan,
Yes, please continue.
Justice Department. They asked me that I should write for Japan too about this family laws, and especially the law. They gave me some questions. That suppose if some Japanese man or woman is married with Pakistani and the marriage breaks, what will be the law?
Okay.
What will be the law about custody of the children? What will be the law about the inheritance matter? And so I wrote that book, and I'm getting, by Alhamdulillah, I'm getting the royalty. Then I have some matters from Manchester courts about custody matter.
Wow.
And I was just giving them all the decision, what is the law of custody in Pakistan, and how if a foreign judgment is given, that will be implemented in Pakistan, in which way and in which manners. And then I got this a handsome amount of sterling money, and this is really the credit or the the appreciation for my hard work throughout my life. And this is the fruit which I am getting at this stage.
Yes, Saiba. Definitely you must have looked after very difficult cases also. If for example it is said that females are very much weak or very delicate, but means taking such a big decisions and against of definitely many powerful people means what you have proved then.
Yes,
Women
yes.
are that much delicate.
Sometimes you see, I had to face a very new situation that people were approaching me